Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How are you, students? I'm your teacher Aftab Alam, and today we will study unit number 18, subject physics. Unit number 18, page 175, lecture number 28, subject physics. Now, chapter name is Atomic and Nuclear Physics. First, we will explain structure of atom. This portion is called nucleus. Nucleus contain neutron and proton. Proton carry positive charge and neutron carry a negative. Neutron have neutral particles. Electron revolve around the nucleus in fixed orbit called shell. Electron have a negative charge. Now, the atomic number or number of protons in a nucleus. Our number of proton is the identity number of an element. The number of proton in a nucleus is called atomic number. Mass number. The number of proton plus number of neutron in a nucleus are called mass number. So, charge number or atomic number is represented by Z. It is number of proton in a nucleus. Number of proton in a nucleus. Atomic number is represented by A and is the number of neutron plus number of proton in a nucleus. Neutron located inside the nucleus. No charge or neutral particle. Atomic mass number. Number of neutron plus number of proton in a nucleus is called mass number. Number of proton plus number of neutron. Now, this circular path is called orbit or shell, in which electron rotate. The path along which the circle along which the path around the nucleus within which electron can rotate around the nucleus is called shell or orbits. Isotope or variation of chemical elements that have the same number of proton but different number of neutron. So, if we have 3 atoms, I will take only the nucleus. If isotope or variation of chemical elements that have the same number of proton but different number of neutron. If it have 1 proton and neutron is 0. If it have 1 proton and 1 neutron. If have 1 proton and 2 neutron. This is the isotope of hydrogen atom. This is called protium. This is called deuterium. And this is called tritium. So, all these elements have same number of proton but different number of neutron. 0 neutron, 1 neutron, 2 neutron. So, those elements which have same number of proton but different number of neutron is called isotope. We identify isotope on the basis of mass number, where the sum of proton and neutron equals to the mass of the isotopes which have same mass number, same charge number. Charge number is same but different mass number. Isotope definition. Isotope are atom of the same element with different number of neutron. Isotope or element will have different masses, the same number of proton and electron, different number of neutron. The hydrogen, protium have one proton, number of neutron is 0. Have one proton and one neutron. Have two neutron and one proton. So number of proton is same, but number of neutron is different. So this is called protium, this is called deuterium, this is called tritium. Three fundamental particles, tritium, two fundamental particle, deuterium, one fundamental particle, protium. This is isotope which have same number of neutron but different same number of proton but different number of neutron is called isotope. Radioactivity. A stable nuclei emit radiation. Radiations was discovered by Henry Becquerel in 1897. These radiation are not influenced by any outside conditions such as temperature or pressure. It is a spontaneous process but it occurs at fixed interval. Hence, a proportion of sample decay will occur in that time interval. Whatever the definition is, you should remember that radioactivity is the natural process in which emission of radiation take place. Emission of radiation take place without any external help. Without any external help is called natural radioactivity. The emission of nuclear radiation from the nucleus without any external help is called radioactivity. Is the process of spontaneous without any external help by itself. Disintegration of the nuclei of heavy element with the emission of radiation. These are unstable nuclei found in nature. So, emission of radiation without any external help. The element whose nuclei spontaneously disintegrate are called radioactive element. The element whose nuclei spontaneously disintegrate in which the number of neutron or proton changes in the nucleus. Atomic mass number and charge number changes take place in these two. Types of radiation: alpha, beta and gamma radiation. There are three types of radiation: alpha radiation, beta radiation, gamma radiation. The alpha radiation have greater mass, so less penetrating power. Beta radiation have less mass, so more penetrating power. Gamma radiation is massless, so more penetrating power. Alpha particle have less velocity, so less penetrating power. Beta particle have greater velocity, so more penetrating power. Gamma rays have high velocity than beta and alpha particle, so it penetrate more. Alpha, beta and gamma radiation. Now, this is magnetic field. These a sample of element is kept in a lead block, so a radiation will emit in this direction. Some radiation will pass as undeflected, some will deflected in this direction and some will be deflected in this direction. If it is if here the electric field is applied, let's say, and it is positively charged plate, and this is negatively charged plate. So alpha particles have double positive charge, so it will be deflected towards the negative plate, and gamma rays will passes undeflected, and some of the radiation will be deflected towards the positive plate. As here the deflection is more, here the deflection is less, and it is undeflected because these are neutral particles. Beta particles have negative charge, single negative charge, so will be attracted by the positive plate. It will deflect more. The reason is its mass is less. So if you throw a ball in this direction, if it have less mass, and you push with the help of air from this direction, it will bend. If it is made from if its mass is more less, it will bend more. If its mass is more less, much more less, it will bend much more. So undeflected, deflected towards the negative plate, deflected towards the positive plate. So it is beta particles will deflect more because it have less mass. Alpha particle will deflect less, so it have less mass. Alpha particle have greater mass. Due to that, it will show less deflection. Background radiation. Background radiation is caused by radioactive substances in rocks and soil, and by cosmic radiation. Cosmic radiation, the radiation come from the sun. Some background radiation comes from waste products and man-made sources, waste from industry, hospitals, X-ray like these. Background radiation is the radiation which remain in air. It's called background radiation. Now the next process is nuclear transmutation. Process in which an atom called the parent radionuclide transform into an atom with a nucleus in a different state, an atom with different nucleus containing different number of nucleons. Either of these product is named the daughter nuclide. The decay process result in nuclear transmutation nuclear changes, create up an atom of a new element. For example, the atom originally present is called parent element. For example, we have any element whose atomic mass number is A and charge number is Z. So this element, if nuclear radiation from the nucleus taking place, or radiation are emitted from the nucleus, so its atomic mass number and charge number will change. Atomic mass number will change according to the radiation, alpha, beta, or gamma rays, according to those radiation. Let's say its atomic mass number changes from A to B, and charge number Z changes from Z to C. So this is the new element which is formed due to the emission of radiation from X element. This element is called parent element, and the new element is formed daughter element. Now, nuclear transmutation is the process in which change in nucleus take place due to the emission of alpha, beta, or gamma rays. Due to emission of alpha, beta, or gamma rays. Transmutation with the release of an alpha particle, a helium nucleus missing electron, large mass 4 atomic mass unit, and a charge of +2. A chunk of the nucleus is split up. Now, here we should explain emission of alpha particles. This is parent element, the atom which is originally with us, uranium 238 with 92 charge number. It is converted into thorium. Its atomic mass number decreases by 4 and charge number decreases by 2. with the release of helium nuclei. It means alpha particle. Alpha particle consists of 2 neutron and 2 proton. Alpha particle is the nucleus of helium helium element. When 2 neutron and 2 proton are emitted from the nucleus, is emitted from the uranium nucleus, the formation of alpha particles or helium nuclei is formed. So when alpha particle is emitted, the atomic mass number decreases by 4, because 2 neutron 2 proton, total will become 4. So this will decrease by 4. 238 minus 4 is equal to 234, and daughter element decreases by 2, because 2 proton is emitted, so charge number decreases by 2. Beta decay. This is carbon element, carbon 14. Here the emission of nitrogen 14 take place with the emission of electron and antineutrino. The emission is little bit different that of beta particles, as in nucleus proton have positive charge and neutron have no charge. Still negative particles is emitted. I will give you the reason. Radioactive decay, in which neutron disintegrate into proton, ratio is too great in the nucleus and cause instability, resulting in a neutron being transformed to a proton, and electron or nuclear transmutation occurs and a new element is formed. For example, this is gamma decay. I will explain on blank page. Here I will explain it from general equation. Now we have X element whose atomic mass number is A and charge number is Z. So when a neutron disintegrate into proton, with the release of beta particles, negative beta particles. Negative is the mass of neutron is 1842 times that of electron, and the mass of proton is 1837 times that of the mass of electron. So out of 1842, with respect to mass, 1837 times mass of electron is used in the production of proton, and this is used for the production of proton, and 1 time mass will be used for the production of electron. So 1837 1 will become, when 1 is subtracted, 1837 is subtracted from this, we will get 4. This mass is converted into energy. This time mass is converted into energy. So beta particles have high velocity. So when neutron disintegrate into proton, beta particles will be emitted from the nucleus to keep the charge conserved, to obey law of conservation of charge, because at this side neutron have no charge is 0. So here positive charge and negative charge formation take place, which as a whole obey law of conservation of charge. So when a neutron disintegrate into proton, for example 10 neutron and 10 proton is in the nucleus. So atomic mass number is 10, 20, and charge number is 10. Charge number is 10 and atomic mass number is 20. Now atomic mass number is 20. Now one neutron disintegrate into proton. The number of neutron will be lifted 9. Disintegrated into proton, so number of proton increases by 1. Total will become 10, 11. Total again will become 20. This will become 11 and this will become 9. 9 plus 11, 20. So atomic mass number is 20 and charge number, which is before 10, will now 11. So charge number increases because number of proton increases, and the number of proton increases and neutron decreases, so it will compensate each other. So atomic mass number will remain same. So when the emission of beta particles take place, atomic mass number remain same and charge number decreases by 1. Gamma decay. When apparent element decay, emission of radiation, nuclear radiation take place from gamma rays from the nucleus, and that radiation is gamma rays. The daughter element, the atomic mass number of daughter element and charge number will remain the same. It is unaffected with the release of gamma rays. For example, when you provide energy to the nucleus and the nucleus gain energy, it goes into unstable state. When it goes to unstable state, when it jumps back to the stable state, it emits that energy which is absorbed by the nucleus, in the shape of gamma rays. So cobalt 60 and 27 is unstable nuclei, because let's say it gain energy from somewhere. When it release energy, its atomic mass number and charge number remain the same with the release of gamma rays. So gamma rays take place when a nucleus absorb energy and it goes to unstable state. Properties of alpha, beta and gamma particles already explained. Alpha particle have double positive charge. It is a nucleus of helium, because it have alpha particles contain 2 proton and 2 neutron. Charge is +2, relative large, mass, speed is small, slow, high ionization power when the source inside the body, most dangerous. Beta particle, its mass is equal to the mass of an electron. Charge that equal to electron, very small mass, fast high velocity. Ionization power is weak as compared to the alpha rays. When source is outside the body, it is then dangerous. Gamma rays, it is an electromagnetic wave. It have wave behavior more as compared to particle behavior, although it have dual nature. Neutral particle, massless, travel with the speed of light, ionization power is less, and when source is dangerous when source is outside the body. Next topic is half-life. Inshallah we will do in the next lecture. Thank you students. Wish you best of luck. Allah Hafiz.